So guys, Franco here and welcome back to Peaceful Seduction. So in today's video, we're going to be going over why women ignore nice guys, okay? Women talk so much about how they want a nice guy, how they want a prince who's going to treat them well. She wants to be treated like a queen, like a princess. And why is it that the nicer you are with women, the meaner they get? They just reject you, they friend zone you. And at the same time, they're also sleeping with these bad boys, they're dating them, and so it just seems like a lot of guys feel like the worse you treat a woman, the further you get with them, the better you do with them. And so I really want to take the time to go deep as to why this is. By the end of this video, it's going to make perfect sense as to why this is. Just like you, I too have a big heart, and I actually pride myself on having a big heart. I believe that being kind is the way to do things. This is why it's called Peaceful Seduction, this YouTube channel, my company, because I believe that love, seduction, it should all be peaceful, it should all be healthy, okay? And so what I want to do is that for those of you who have a big heart, who you're actually one of the good guys, of course you deserve love like everybody else. You deserve to have attraction and sex and all that. And so I want to clarify as to how to actually attract women while maintaining your good heart, while maintaining that gentleman essence, okay? How can you go on to succeed and stop getting rejected, stop getting friend-zoned, right? And by what I mean by stop getting rejected, like that never actually ends. We always get rejected, even the bad boys get rejected. But just lowering the rejection, right? And so let's just get into it, okay? And so what you must understand first, let's get into some basic female psychology. So first up is women's core need is the need to feel safe, okay? That is what you must understand. Women's core need is the need to feel safe. Now, women's core want, like the women's number one want, is the need for fun, okay? And so, like the song says, women just want to have fun, okay? And so, women's core need, the core need is to have, to feel safe, and women's core want is to have fun, okay? And so women do want to be treated well, okay? They do want to be treated like a queen. They do want to be treated like a princess. They are not lying when they say that, okay? Because that goes with women's core need to feel safe. A woman can only feel safe with a man who is treating her well, okay? And so I repeat, a woman can only feel safe with a man who is treating her well, okay? Here comes the problem. The problem is that guys come in two different flavors. Either one, he is a good guy, he is a gentleman, but most guys who are good, they tend to be very boring, okay? They tend to be very boring, very predictable, and they also tend to be unattractive. Why? Because they bought this belief that if all they have is heart and, treating the woman well, that's all it's gonna take in order to attract women. They completely forget that women still just wanna have fun and all that good stuff, okay? And so, they forget about that attraction, like physical attraction is real. They think that money is superficial when, it's important for a relationship to have financial stability. And so men think too much just about heart, okay? And so the thing is that when a man is kind, he tends to just be very boring, okay? And so that causes a problem with women's core want, which is the want to have fun, okay? Women just want to have fun. Okay, and so when a woman rejects you for your kindness, you're being this nice guy, like women, you're getting rejected, you're getting into the friend zone. What you must understand is that she is not rejecting your kindness. She is not rejecting your heart. What she is rejecting is the fact that your kindness comes with being boring. Your kindness comes with being predictable. Your kindness comes with being unattractive. You're probably overweight. Your kindness comes with a boring sex life or just a terrible sex life, okay? And then on the opposite side, I talked about how men come in two flavors. We have the really nice guy who's, very kind, but he's very boring. The second flavor of the guy is the guy who, he is a bad boy. He is wild, savage, and fun, and unpredictable, untamable, the party monster. The guy that gets into trouble, the guy that gives her amazing sex, like the greatest sex she's ever had, okay? But at the same time, that guy tends to be abusive to women, either physically abusive or verbally abusive, or he just doesn't take the relationship serious. He doesn't want to commit into a relationship, or maybe he's just emotionally unstable. Maybe he's dealing with childhood trauma, whatever the case may be. Maybe his father wasn't around, so he just doesn't trust anybody, whatever the case may be. Okay, like he doesn't know how to open up emotionally. He doesn't know how to express himself. He doesn't know how to be vulnerable, and the woman just does not connect with that, right? And so, but at least that guy, he fulfills women's core want to have fun. What that guy is not doing, he doesn't make a woman feel safe. He is not kind to her, and so on. Okay, and so what you'll see is that the first guy, who is very boring and who's very kind but boring, that guy struggles to get laid, but he can get himself into a relationship. At some point, a woman will find him, attractive to get into a relationship. The other guy, the bad boy, that guy can easily have sex, but he cannot find himself to get into a relationship, or he just can't get himself into a steady relationship without constantly breaking up, right? And so, as you can see, both of these guys are struggling. Okay, so don't look at the bad boy and think to yourself, oh, that guy just gets women all the time. That guy is getting sex. He's not actually getting relationships. And it's cool to have sex and all that when you're young, but at some point, once you get into your 30s, like, you definitely want to get yourself into a serious relationship. So all these bad boys, you may think they're winning. They're only winning right now because they're young and they're in their 20s. They're dealing with women who are in their 20s. Once they get into their 30s, you're going to see that these bad boys, they struggle a lot, okay? Because they're just not stable. They probably don't have a stable job. They're not stable mentally. And so women they get tired of that kind of guy. And then they end up marrying the good guy. What you want to do is you want to be that guy who has both. So right now you already have a big heart. You have the kind part. And you're probably boring. And so what your focus needs to be that you need to develop your wild, bad boy, adventurous, sexy, good-looking, sexual part of you, okay? And so this means it's time for you to hit the gym. Because let's be honest, guys who are, gentlemen, they're buying flowers, and they're usually overweight, or they're very skinny, they have no muscle mass. And so you want to be that guy that has some muscle too. You want to have some muscle mass, all right? You want to have some muscle. I'm not the most muscular guy in the world, but I got a little bit of muscle, right? You don't have to be the most muscular guy in the world. Just have some muscle too, okay? You want to have some physical sex appeal, okay? And then you want to work on your charisma, okay? Loosen up, enjoy life, man. Go out, have a lifestyle. What are your passions? What things do you enjoy? Don't be a homebody. A lot of guys say, well, I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert. That's just an excuse. I really believe that's just an excuse. Men don't want to put in the effort to go out and enjoy life, build a lifestyle, build a social circle. They just don't want to do that. They just want to stay home and they want to play video games. And because they play so much video games, they watch so much porn, they have trained themselves to feel comfortable at home. The idea of going out and actually living life feels very scary to them. It feels like a lot of effort, a lot of work. Okay, and so this whole crap about being an introvert, that's just an excuse, okay? If you tell yourself you don't want to go out because you are an introvert, but at the same time you're watching porn, you're playing video games, I can assure you that's not actually because you're an introvert. It's probably because you're watching too much porn, you're playing video games, that you are just used to staying home, okay? And so you need to get out of the house and enjoy life. Go hit the gym, dress well, smell good, engage in your passion, start a business, do whatever you got to do in order to become that sexually attractive, wild, adventurous bad boy, right? Because let me give you this analogy, okay? Because a lot of men, they complain, well, I buy flowers, I pay for the bill, I open doors and all that. Why do women reject them? Okay, there's a huge difference between a guy, imagine a guy who is physically in shape. He has a six-pack, he has his pecs, he has his biceps, he has his traps, he has his legs, and he's dressed well, he's smelling good, he's got charisma, he's got all that passion from his passions, whatever his hobbies are. He's got that charisma, he's got that passion in him, and he's looking good, he's dressing good, he's smelling good, he has good hygiene, skincare regimen, white teeth, he's got a watch on. That guy taking a woman out on a date, paying for the bill, buying flowers, opening the door. Do you think now that woman is going to take him serious? Absolutely. She's going to be like, damn, what a gentleman. Now compare that to the guy who is out of shape. He is fat. He is 30 pounds overweight. He is skinny, has no charisma, no game, no skills, no social skills, no charisma. He's got nothing going on. He got no swagger, never cusses, just nothing, right? No hobbies, no social circle, no lifestyle. He's got nothing going on. And he's over there paying the bill. He is opening the doors. He is buying flowers. Do you think she's gonna take him serious? Absolutely not. She's gonna be like, well, just another nice guy. Just boring, safe, unpredictable, awkward silences in the conversation. Just a boring, predictable nice guy, okay? But the guy who is in shape, dressing good, smelling good, his hygiene is on point, he's got, jewelry going on, charisma, lifestyle, social circle, passionate, wild, adventurous. You can tell he gives amazing sex. That guy, being a gentleman, buying flowers, paying the bill, and opening the door, that kind of chivalry is going to resonate with women, right? And so when women, and here's the thing to know, when women say there are no more good guys in the world, there are no more nice guys, here's what they actually mean. What they are saying is that in their brains, okay, in their female brain, when they think of the typical nice guy, the guy who is the scrawny, overweight guy, the boring guy with no social skills, no charisma, no swagger, none of that, that guy does not even register in her brain, okay? So when a woman's saying there are no more nice guys, she's not talking about you. She's not talking about all these boring guys, maybe your friends. Women only register the good-looking guys, the successful guys, the guys who have dominance, the guys who are charismatic, the guys that attract other women, the guys that dress well, the guys that smell good, the guys that have nice bodies, nice face, nice hair, okay? They're only picturing that guy. When a woman says there are no more nice guys, what she is saying is that there is no more attractive guys who are chivalrous, who open doors. There's no attractive guys who open doors. There are no attractive guys who buy flowers. There are no attractive guys who pay the full bill. They all want to go 50-50. She is not including the boring, skinny, fat dudes, okay? She's not including the guys who are broke. She's not including the guys who smell terrible, who have dirty shoes, who have yellow teeth, who have long fingernails. She's not including the guys, okay? So when we're talking about guys getting rejected for being nice, we are talking about unattractive nice guys. We're not talking about good-looking, attractive, nice guys, okay? So, and guys who are wild, adventurous, flirtatious, amazing social skills, can give great sex, physically strong so he can dominate her in the bedroom, right? And so, yes, there is hope for you if you are romantic. If you're like me, I'm a very romantic kind of guy, okay? And I'm making this video to let you know you have hope. You can be romantic in the year 2025, but you first must be attractive, wild, adventurous, flirtatious, giving a woman amazing sex, giving a woman a fun lifestyle, going out on dates regularly, going to clubs, going to parties, getting your guys' self into trouble. Whatever it is you got to do, okay? And so once you become that guy, you can become romantic. So if you want to be this romantic, sweetheart, nice type guy, you must be wild, adventurous, and physically attractive first, okay? So do you understand? When women say there are no more nice guys, they're talking there are no more attractive guys who are kind and chivalrous and gentlemen, okay? And understand, when you are broke, when you're fat, when you're skinny, scrawny, all that, no charisma, no swagger, you do not even pop up in a woman's radar. You do not show up in her radar. You do not show up in her vicinity, okay? And so hopefully that video makes sense. Women do not reject women are not rejecting kindness. They're rejecting your boringness. They are rejecting your unattractiveness. All right. And so hopefully that video makes sense. Again, you want to be nice, you got to be wild, attractive, sexy, adventurous, and all that good stuff. Right. And so hopefully you found that video to be helpful. As always, if you want to develop that wild, adventurous, bad boy side of you, if you want to team up with me, you enjoy my content, you find my advice to be helpful, why not work with me one-on-one? Right. And so you'll be happy to know that I just created my website. You can now apply for one-on-one coaching with me. I'll leave my calendar down below. Hit the link down below, schedule your one-on-one call. We'll talk about whether or not it makes sense for us to work together, or see how I can help you out, and we'll take it from there, okay? So link will be down below. As always, comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the future video, right? All the best to you.